Today I'm reviewing a 2003 Volkswagen New Beetle. The New Beetle was first introduced to market in 1997, and this generation ran through the 2011 model year before it was replaced by a second generation starting in 2012. That second generation model ran through 2019 before it was discontinued. Now, when this model first came out back in 1997, it was met with huge praise. Obviously, the vehicle draws a lot of inspiration from the original Beetle, and it was met with a lot of success. It actually kind of initiated this whole comeback of retro vehicles that we saw in the years to follow. Did have a really good run, although the fad did run out, and that's why we saw the vehicle discontinued after the 2019 model year. Now, obviously, this vehicle's got a lot of modern design elements to it. It does pay tribute to that original Beetle, but it's a very unique, one-of-a-kind vehicle as well. You'll see that the center portion of the vehicle is kind of a half circle, and we've got the two more half circles at this rear axle and front axle. Fenders are sticking out pretty wide of the vehicle, just as we saw in the first generation model, again paying tribute to that older vehicle. And then you'll see up here on the front of the vehicle, the overall design of it is very similar to that first generation model in terms of the overall layout. The hood's got a very similar curved element here. We've got the circular headlights, but obviously a very modern look to it. You will see we've got blinkers down below, as well as some side blinkers here, as well as on the passenger side. One thing that's really different about this new Beetle is that it is front engine, front wheel drive, as opposed to rear engine, rear wheel drive, as we saw in the original Beetle. Coming around to the back of the vehicle, pretty cool look here as well. Again, a very modern interpretation of what we saw in the original Beetle. Again, we've got the circular tail lights and circular backup lights down below. A lot of glass in this vehicle, huge visibility. Does give a little bit of a fishbowl effect inside. See that this rear window is very large. Likewise, these windows are pretty tall, and then a massive front windshield. Now, a number of different trim packages available on the new Beetle. Base model is the GL, which we've got right here. They've also got the GLS, the GLX, and the Turbo S model. So you can see, in terms of styling, a very cool, one-of-a-kind look that we've got on the new Beetle. And really a vehicle that is a classic in its own sense, just as we saw with the original. Looking inside the new Beetle, you see it's got a really unique feel to it, but it's still got a very functional overall layout with pretty good quality materials. Really like these accent panels that match the exterior body coloring. And you'll see that even in this base GL model, it comes with a pretty nice level of standard options and features. We get power windows, power door locks, power heated mirrors. Instrument cluster's got a really unique look to it. You see it's got the smallest tachometer I've ever seen in the bottom right hand corner. We do have cruise control. This right here is a little vase for flowers. Audio system's got AM/FM radio, cassette, and CD. It's also got Monsoon audio system, which has really great sound characteristics. Single zone climate control with heat and air conditioning. We've also got heated seats for driver and front passenger, and a heated rear window. 12-volt outlet down below here, two cup holders. This vehicle's got the 5-speed manual. Got our parking brake, another 12-volt outlet, cup holder for rear passengers. Up above, we've got a manual dimming rearview mirror, LCD screen with clock and temperature readout, and then a compartment here for two sets of sunglasses. To access the rear seat, pull on this lever here, and you'll see that we've got seating for two more. Headroom is extremely tight, as is legroom. And coming around to the back, open up this rear hatch, and you'll see cargo space is pretty limited when the rear seat is in use. This little built-in privacy cover. Also got a 12-volt outlet. If you're not using these rear seats, we can push on this button here to drop that whole seat back down, further increasing rear cargo area. For 2003, the new Beetle was available with three different engine options. This vehicle's got the base engine, which is a 2-liter 4-cylinder with 115 horsepower. That's good for a 0 to 60 run of 9.7 seconds and a combined EPA rating of 23 to 24 miles per gallon. They also offer a 1.8-liter turbo gas engine, which has 178 horsepower and sees a similar 23 to 24 mile per gallon combined rating. They've also got the 1.9-liter turbo diesel, which has 90 horsepower and a very impressive EPA rating that's combined 33 to 38 miles per gallon. All new Beetles come with front-wheel drive and are paired to either a 4-speed automatic, 5-speed manual, or 6-speed manual transmission. The new Beetle really is a good vehicle to drive. It's very smooth, it's quiet, it's comfortable, it's got good steering feel. Manual transmission makes the vehicle a lot more fun to drive, and it's very forgiving manual transmission. The 2-liter 4-cylinder that you get in this vehicle is a little bit underwhelming when you're accelerating onto the highway or passing other vehicles, but once you get up to highway speed, it manages just fine, and you're getting really good fuel economy as a trade-off. The other thing that I really like about the new Beetle is that it comes with a nice level of standard options, even in this base model. We've got the monsoon audio system, we've got heated seats, power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, cruise control. I mean, kind of all of the basic essentials that you want to see in a vehicle. And then of course the other thing that I really like is that because this is a Volkswagen, the quality of materials inside have a pretty good overall feel to them for kind of an entry-level vehicle. Really no complaints in terms of drivability or the cabin experience. I will say that it's a little bit different being inside of a vehicle that's got so much glass, such tall glass, where it's got a little bit of a fishbowl effect going on. On a sunny day like this, you get a lot of sun coming into the cabin. Also feels like everybody can just look right into your vehicle. So I'd say if I had one of these, I'd probably tint the windows. The other thing that's really different about the vehicle is that this dashboard is massive. It's really weird how far out it goes to get to the windshield. You can see that as I reach, I mean, I'm not even close to the glass. And it gives you kind of a weird effect inside of the vehicle. You've got so much glass where it's got a lot of visibility, but at the same time, it almost feels like I'm sitting in the back seat of the vehicle, sitting so far back from the front. So very unique in that sense. Not really a complaint, just something that's very different about this vehicle. So that's a review of the 2003 New Beetle, a really cool vehicle all around, iconic styling, very unique all around, and a really good option for somebody that wants to get into a vehicle that's very affordable and very one of a kind. If you have any comments or questions on the New Beetle, leave them in the section below. For more car reviews, be sure to subscribe. In the meantime, thanks for watching.